are very lucky where the resources given to us by God, because we have high mountains, we have got the ocean, we've got very, very beautiful rivers, and we have a climate that helps, very fertile climate, and we have a very ancient culture. So there is, India has got a lot, but what we don't have is that our people are not trained or not educated to respect this and to sustain it.
इसकी जीभ मुड़ी कि नहीं मुड़ी सॉरी दीदी अच्छा हुआ तुमने सॉरी बोल दिया तो तुम्हें पता हम दीदी सीख जाते हैं चल मिला 8055687788
The children need to learn to become responsible and need to know, have knowledge of what and how they have to do things. Like suppose, let's say it is only through education that we can tell the children that plastic may be a very easy solution to a lot of our needs, but ultimately it is ruining the environment.
The school is answering to the worries of India, maybe not 100%, but at least we are making the children aware about what are the worries of the country.
So you have to find solution, then we have to tell them how to avoid using plastic, how to find alternatives. All that can be done through education.
The school follows a policy and a program called zero garbage system. So under zero garbage system, the children learn how to segregate the waste and the recyclable material, especially the paper. It goes to a recycling unit in one of our institutions in the technical institutes. all the waste paper is recycled into recyclable paper, which is again used for different purposes like craft and stationery and other such stuff in the organization. So even the waste paper is coming back to us, which we are further able to utilize.
We had a competition of what all items, what all things can be made with this paper. And we made it a competition between the units. It was a very, very successful competition, and we had about 150 items made.
Our whole objective behind the zero garbage system is that there is nothing in the world called waste. Everything is a resource. So that is what we are practicing.
We urge the children to use their creativity, and we promote creativity through giving them inputs, through giving them experiences, to calling people who are creative and giving them exposure to that. So, and gradually we have a very strong performing arts and visual arts department. Also give vent to their talent and tell them it's important to have talent, to pursue their talent and their interest.
Polythene and thermocol is absolutely banned in the school, and you cannot see polythene and thermocol being used in any programs, any parties, any functions, any events of the schools. In our pre-primary and the primary section, the children go for regular nature walks, and when they go for nature walks, they look at the nature around them. They interact with the natural elements that they can see, they observe, they collect, and they talk more about it, and all their activities are linked to it. Then we have one nature curriculum in the school. This nature curriculum is basically about the different elements of nature. They even go to the forest and do a number of experiential learning activities so that they come close to the nature, and they are able to again develop a deeper bond with them. They learn to understand the nature, appreciate it more, understand that what are the bounties they are getting from the nature through them, and they also learn how to give it back to the nature by seeing that the nature further evolves by their gardening techniques. It's not only in the school that the children do the plantation, but they also go to the community, and in the city they do a lot of plantation work, so that the whole community and they as human beings can not only enjoy that, but appreciate it and further evolve it. See, school for us is a lab where we actually learn that what are good practices, what is the objective behind it, and why should we do it. But since we are preparing the children for life, so it is really important that the life doesn't restrict to the school, but it even goes beyond the boundaries of the school. So that actually becomes like a place where they apply their learnings. So the learnings, whether it is about sustainable living, whether it is about ecology or anything, when they go out of the boundaries of the school, there they see in the real world what are the dynamics of life are, and where these problems and challenges actually exist. They learn about the real world, and then when they are able to bring in changes over there according to what is actually required for the world.
I really love animals including any kind of, even it is birds, dogs and anything which came in me by my mother, because she is also a great lover of animals. So I take care of dogs. Earlier I was having 14 street dogs taking care by my own help, with the help of my mother. And now I just cannot see an animal lying down or any people torturing them. I just want to be their voice. I was like doing on a small scale, but now I'm involving other people's also. I'm started motivating first of all my family members. Now they are also contributing to the ecology, to the environment. Now I'm trying to encourage neighbors also for the sensitive feeling towards animals, towards environment, towards waste management, so many things. Now like I am trying to motivate many people as much as I can. I even encourage my mother, whenever we go for the shopping, we are not supposed to buy polythenes at all. Last time we had a fight with my friend. No, we will not buy polythene. She was like, no, then how I am going to do the marketing? I said, let me buy you a cloth bag, but we will not have this polythene at all. So just waste management program.
When they grow up as adults, it gives them the confidence that when as children we could bring in so much of change for the better for the world, as an adult we can bring bigger changes which is required.
There is this organization, NGO, they are looking after sick animals, they are cleaning the river, they are working in the field of solid waste management. The people who are working in this NGO or who have promoted these NGO are our own students.
They don't think about it. You're feeling like, okay, I need to have an ice cream, so you just go buy one, tear it up and just toss the wrapper. this might seem very simple when you throw it away, but this traps the neck of a turtle and then the turtle suffocates to death. That's a very painful death if you imagine a person being there. Imagine that you're hungry, there is food, you can't open your mouth because you're stuck. The generation of trash is a result of people not giving a thought to consumerism. So environmental problems are linked very deeply to consumer behavior. There are men that I know who have been pointed guns at because the person was like, no, I want to throw trash, this is not your river, this is his river. That is why he's telling you. The thing that you don't understand, the person who's throwing the trash, the thing that that person does not understand is that it is his river also, but he doesn't care for it, so he wants to pollute it.
The children are able to understand and internalize that why is it important that we need to save our ecology.
The education is the solution, because I feel that a sensible, sensitive education, that where the children are taught to be responsible, is the only way to make the world a better place.
Gradually the changes are coming. There are certain people who are becoming more aware about waste, about the garbage, about cleanliness on the roads and all. But yes, it is going to take time.
And I think this is globally, not only in India, because I read somewhere in 2018 there were 254 million tons of trash was created, and out of which only 30% of trash was reused. So I think this waste problem is globally, not only in India. Every country has this waste management problem. So I think every country has to work on this.
We believe in learning being local. They take up local context, but the learnings of the world they bring in order to bring in improvement over there. We do have a lot of activities like group discussions and debates and quizzes, and we bring in experts from different parts of the world to talk about and interact and tell about the worries of the world and what should be our role as citizens to counter that. And the children also become participants in all the activities that we carry out for these challenges that are there.
आपको संस्कृति समाचार 100 रुपये। सुयश व अभिषेक ने 98.8% अंकों के साथ लहराया परचम। जिले के स्कूल का परिणाम रहा शानदार। स्कूल मेरा उल्लास। धन्यवाद। आज का स्पोर्ट्स समाचार संस्कृति के लिए पानी पाठ के लेखक का नाम बताओ।
गुड मॉर्निंग चिल्ड्रन। अभी हिंदी
I have a very strong feeling that the child wants to develop into a good contributing human being. So he needs to understand himself or herself and needs to know how to achieve it. And this can only happen if freedom and autonomy is given. Because if we keep directing the child, then the child will lose the confidence in himself or herself, and also the child will always wait for some instructions to come.
We do not impose anything on the children, whether whether even if we talk about our work experience classes or hobby classes, everywhere we give a chance to the children to decide where they would like to be. So everything is actually based on volunteering. So they decide, they make a choice and go according to their interest.
In pre-primary and early primary, we give them choice of what they want to do. Like we have the classroom organized and arranged with lot of activities, and the children can choose their activities and choose what they want to do, and we never tell them that you have to do this or you have to make this. We never tell them draw this and color, put this color. What we do in the beginning is that we allow them to draw whatever they want, and then we ask them what you have drawn. So whatever the child says that I've drawn this, we write it down on the paper. And it is the child's interpretation only. Once they grow up, we have the project approach of learning. So in project approach of learning, it is child-directed learning, and the teacher becomes the facilitator. So the children again get a lot of chance to think, to talk about their thoughts and their interpretations. A little bit of regimentation comes after class 6. Whether we like it or not, it does happen because we are ultimately getting the children ready for the board exam. But even there, we keep on giving children the choice and the freedom. Like for example, we've done this many a times, is that when a teacher is to be selected, we tell the students that this teacher is going to teach. You have to help the teacher to give his best, his or her best. And we are selecting one of these teachers for you to teach you this subject. So now you have to select which teacher you want. So the 3 teachers that are that teach, after they take their classes. Once they have finished their classes, we ask the children, now give points to all of them. Which one do you feel will be able to deliver best in the class? So we give them a chance to give take responsibility for their own learning. The children keep on, whenever they feel anything, they want anything, or they are not happy about something, they will write and put it in the suggestion box. Again, we have a thing called open house, in which the children can tell anything and everything, can suggest, can report, can tell their desire, or even if they are not unhappy with any teacher or any subject, they can tell. If they are unhappy with anything that is happening in the school, they can tell. And then the head of the institution sees to it that every one of them is addressed. So once that we can do something about, we do. If we are not able to do something about, we give the reasoning.
मैं कक्षा 5वीं की छात्रा हूँ। मैं सबसे पहले मैं प्रिंसिपल मैम को धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूँ, जिन्होंने मेरी पिछली मांग को पूरा किया। मेरा नाम आस्था सिंह है, मैं कक्षा 5वीं की छात्रा हूँ। मैं प्रिंसिपल मैम को धन्यवाद देती हूँ कि उन्होंने हमें एक नई क्लास दी जो बहुत अच्छी है। मेरा यह अनुरोध है कि इसमें पर्दा लगा दिया जाए, जिससे हमारी कक्षा में गर्म हवा आती है। इस वजह से हमारी कक्षा एकदम गर्म होती है।
मेरा नाम ओम सिंह है, मैं क्लास 8 में पढ़ता हूँ। हमारी क्लास बहुत छोटी है, उसमें सभी बच्चे एडजस्ट नहीं हो पाते, कृपया हमें एक नई बड़ी क्लास दिलाई जाए।
छात्र हूँ। मेरी मैनेजमेंट से यह मांग है कि साइकिल स्टैंड 6 में करवा दिया जाए। धूप में रहने से लोग साइकिल की हवा निकल जाती है।
मेरा मैनेजमेंट से अनुरोध है कि जब हम लोग फील्ड में खेलते हैं, हम लोग का ड्रेस नाली में गिर जाता है। मैनेजमेंट से मेरा अनुरोध है कि चेंजिंग रूम बनवाए थे। हमारी दूसरी मांग यह है कि स्कूल में एथलेटिक्स कोच बनना चाहिए।
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम अनुरोध है कि क्लास 12 थे, क्लास 12 थी, तो वाइस प्रिंसिपल ऑफिस से थोड़ी दूर कर दिया जाए।
Because we give so much freedom, the children sometimes don't know where to, how far to go and what to do. So sometimes that becomes a problem. But in India, it's not that big a problem because the children are very controlled by the parents. And since right from childhood, they've been so controlled, and now with the families becoming smaller, the control is even stronger. So sometimes this balance in majority of the students is okay. We have a special program for the children who are having any kind of learning difficulty or any kind of behavioral difficulty, emotional, behavioral. So we have people to look after that.
We believe a lot in mindfulness because we somehow feel that if we practice mindfulness, the children are actually able to focus more on the present moment, on what is going outside as well as what is going inside them at the moment. So they are with the moment, and they are, since they are able to concentrate better on the present moment, they are able to make use of the use of the moment better, as well as they are able to enjoy the moment well. Also, what we feel that the benefits of this meditation and mindfulness are immense, because on one hand the children are able to have a greater attention span because of it. They are able to focus more. They are able to understand their emotions and feelings, and gradually they learn how to balance and manage them. In turn, their performance also improves. They are more at peace with themselves, and a lot of behavioral issues are also sorted out because they are able to manage even the negative emotions that are coming in them in a better way because of it. So the vision of the organization is like joyful learning to develop creative, innovative, responsible, positive and sensitive leaders of self and the world.
The working environment of the school is really amazing. They'll never scale you according to your age or according to your work experience or according to your pay scale. They always believe in change. The school is actually a change maker. They always believe in change. They always accept your new ideas. They always encourage you. They always motivate you.
Still, we feel that it is deeply embedded in our philosophy, in our pedagogy, that we have to develop our children to be better people, to be better citizens.
Are very confident because we give them so much of freedom, so much of autonomy, so much of exposure we give them, and we give them a voice. and they know what they can do and where they can go. When the curriculum got established and the pedagogy got established in the school, then we realized that we needed teachers who already believed in this system. So that is why we thought that let us start a teachers training. We get teachers who right from the beginning they get into the kind of pedagogy we want in the class and the kind of attitude we want in the class. All the teachers that we employ, we take from this course, from this teachers training. The students of this course, they feel that they grow and they become very confident and they get a good personality and they know how to fend for themselves.
I am in this institution from last 9 months. From the last 9 months, I was here in this institution as a trainee. But from the new session, that is from July, I'm going to be the teacher in this organization. This training changed my life. It empowered me with so many things. It built me confidence in myself. Because earlier, from the last 5 years, I was just being in my home, lying down, reading and doing lots of stuff that was of no use. Yeah, I was quite shy. I was not able to speak in front of others. I was not able to interact with so many people. I tried to avoid the social kind of gathering. Now I am a kind of different personality. Now I feel very confident. Now I feel that yeah, I can do things which earlier I was thinking that I cannot do. Now I always try to take initiative in each and everything. Now I am as a learner. I always try to learn each and everything, even it is a small work or something big project or anything. I just want to be active in each and every situation. I just want to be participative in everything. Like it made me so positive. It developed the feeling of empathy in myself that I can also understand the feeling of others. I can make a difference for this planet, for the animals.
So that is why even if they don't want to become a teacher, they started joining this course.
Just give yourself a beautiful time of 9 months to do something for children, for this environment, for everybody, for yourself. Basically the most important for yourself. This school is a place where I found my way. Actually, I'm really happy in this school.
Vision is to know yourself and to contribute with your talent and to make more and more lives, touch more and more lives and make them happier. And I'm making a difference in many people's lives. I think that is the only reason why I'm happy.
One of the major goals of life is happiness. So along with success, along with other things, you know, at the end objective is actually happiness. And happiness you can derive through a number of means. It could be through your work that you are doing, it can be through the contributions that you are making, it can be the peace that you have within yourself. So, and if all these things are there, then happiness automatically comes.